It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls play host to the Golden State Warriors. And the Golden State Warriors control the tip. Denzel Valentine with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Durant lets it fly. And he hits.
He's a modern day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Carter has a chance. Zach LaVine missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry. Carter comes away with it. LaVine just off the mark. Green to Curry. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Carter.
Side of the Batman. Come the fuck on. I got 2 or 3 games.
Good evening from Northern California and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Dunn to Porter from long range. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Durant, defended by the former Hoya. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
To Green. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Dunn to Porter. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Thompson. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Levine. Zach Levine. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Chicago possession. Here comes the screen. Levine to Chris Dunn. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry into the front court. Now down 6. Green to Thompson. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Curry. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Chicago with the possession. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Around the perimeter. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Porter. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Now whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Fuck's alive though. Hell no.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Screen coming, screen.
Zach LaVine had made his first couple, but he misses there. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. It's a big finish.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Working the outside. Markkanen. Great feed. Sets it up.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Selden shot off the mark.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Ah, Steph Curry. 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bulls with it. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after 1 quarter. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. What's up, ISO.
Terrific vision. Shot from the lane won't go. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's no good.
My ball.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Durant off the iron. No good. And scores. Iguodala to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Luau Cabarro. Tough matchup against Durant. Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter. Hey, shot.
Deep two there. Won't go. To Durant. Has a chance. Shot by Durant. Won't go down. Chicago basketball. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
That boy's living his best life.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kevin Durant with the rock. Can't connect. Levine to Chris Dunn. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Porter. Screen coming, and they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Levine. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Dunn. Levine. And Green able to clear the rebound. To Levine. Kevin Durant.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Porter. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Bulls have it. To Chris Dunn.
Give me one,
Lets
Dunn.
it fly from beyond the arc.
Drop.
Not that time. He misses. Takes stock of the floor.
8 seconds.
Durant to Green. Zach LaVine snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Bell's shot won't go. Dunn to Porter. Fires the three, and out of Porter. So smooth. Catch and shoot. Buries the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ah, Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry, he drills the three. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
That misses with 3 seconds left. First half in the books. The Bulls have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Curry to bring it up. The deficit is 6. For 3, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Zach LaVine. It's no good. Shots not going down.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
To Zach LaVine. Cruises inside for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Short jumper won't fall. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Klay Thompson looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Bulls with the rock. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
LaVine. And the rebound taken down by Green. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down 3. Add 2 points to the board.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Durant. Bulls with the basketball. He throws it down.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Green. Porter, defended by Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Cousins. Here's a chance from long range. Pulled in by Porter. Lopez. Gets a shot up, off the mark. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Iguodala to claim the rebound. Nice pass to set things up. Zach LaVine rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's Chicago ball. The drive right to the basket to LaVine. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. 3/4 down with the Bulls in front. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Curry into the front court. His guys down 11. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dunn on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Luau Cabarrot, defended by Steph Curry. 4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Steph Curry with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Warriors basketball. Durant to Thompson. Fires the three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Beyond the arc for three. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
It's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Chicago possession. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Second effort. Gets it at the top of the key. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Out of bounds the call. Off Robin Lopez. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Durant across the timeline. The deficit now up to a dozen. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Porter grabs the board. And that's rebounded by Golden State. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Porter to Zach LaVine. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more.
Pussy.
Scientists. Obsessed wacko. He was caught using company equipment for personal personal reasons. I had to send my security men in. There was a fight, explosion. We lost him. What was he doing? Wasting company money. My money. Look, Bruce, that people company line is great PR, but when the wage slaves start acting like they own the place, it's time to pull the plug. Know what I mean?
Sir, the humanitarian committee is here.
I'll be right out. We're hosting a ceremony.
We say A from Toronto for this one from north of the border. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for bought. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. And Kyle Lowry, no one in his postal code, hits the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Thompson, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Goes to the right side. Thompson, that's off the side of the rim, short. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Short jumper stays out. Lowry has the basketball. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Green to Cousins. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Curry to bring it up. 8-2 our score. Ah, Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with the two-time MVP. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Curry. They'll get it down to Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry defended by Steph Curry. Deep two there, won't go. Another shot won't go either. To Durant. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And he dunks it down for 2. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Curry into the front court. 10-6 our score. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Another shot stays out.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs wondering, oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, he had it. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Hey, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Stephen Curry has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 90% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Curry, his first effort off the mark. Lin with it. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Kevin Durant tips it, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Screen coming. Ibaka sizing up Cousins. Draymond Green with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. These two teams all tied up at... ten apiece as the second quarter gets underway. Kevin Durant with the rock. Trying to cash in. Durant shot, no good. To Danny Green. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
If I get him, it's right back to you.
Lin with it. His team up by 1. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Durant to Shaun Livingston. Serge Ibaka sends it away. That'll get out off the Raptors.
What's wrong with him?
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 2.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie lets it go. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Butler. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kyrie with the rock.
I got ball.
To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Irving into the front court. Now down 6. Oh, had him going there for a second. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Sixers have the basketball. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Irving with the basketball. 8-2, our score. Scores from the post.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
In the front court comes Simmons. 10-4 is the score. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Irving. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. Flushes it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Here comes the screen. Kyrie. The screen sets him up for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2-4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Lock up, lock up. Here you go. Lock ball.
To Horford. Irving. Off the iron. No good. To McConnell. Fires the 3. Al Horford snares the rebound. Kyrie across the timeline. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Kyrie Irving, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Mike Scott has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Irving to Horford. Jonah Bolden. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Irving. Snared by Embiid. Butler to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Here's a chance from long range. TJ McConnell, like Rocky, he loves the tough situations.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Tatum. That misses with 3 seconds left. That ends the first quarter, and a great start for the 76ers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Hayward to Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Hayward. And a nice finish at the rim.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Rozier. Lets it fly from long range. Embiid with the board. To McConnell. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 11. Kyrie Irving. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
And this will be out of bounds, off of Embiid. Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Here's Simmons with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Here's Irving into the front court, trailing by 11. To Marcus Smart. Not that time. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Whoa! What a finish!
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Sixers recover. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Brown with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. To Marcus Morris. It was right there. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Irving into the front court. Down by 15. Horford to Irving. Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
I got him. Here we go.
Irving still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. To Simmons. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Butler to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Irving with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Now a steal by Philly.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steps through and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you say to
the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate.
Butler. That's off the side of the rim, short. Out of bounds the call, off Gordon Hayward. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And a pass stolen by Boston. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Irving. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Irving brings the ball up court. probing the defense. Kyrie. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Butler into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Jimmy Butler. With that, he's 5 for 9. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
To Simmons. And finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Tatum. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with...
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. Redick with it. His guys holding the big lead. For 3, that's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without...
And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Irving. Working hard on the glass. Joel Embiid pins it. Sixers control it. And finishes strong.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw?
Stuff makes your face like putty, man. It'd be good for you. It probably ain't good for you. But unless I only want to do horror pictures, it ain't bad for me. Gone. Empty. Only 24 hours. Then it starts all over again.
Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Celtics have it.
I got ball. That's me.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Screen coming. Irving. Great defense, forcing the miss.
My ball. My ball.
Easy path to the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down a bundle. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Short jumper won't go down. To Irving. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Count it.
Ball.
3 quarters complete, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball. Runner here won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Yes, 3-pointer is good.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the 3-point line.
Brown into the front court. His guys down big. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Curling inside. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Joel Embiid. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
McConnell. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. Deep 2 there, won't go. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Going to launch beyond the arc. Like the confidence. Tough shot there from McConnell. To Irving. From long range. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that they kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out.
but obviously that's not the case.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. No good. To McConnell. Not done yet. Jason Tatum sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fires the three. Celtics able to clear the board.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here. Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. Tatum hits the three-pointer.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice finish at the rim.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Boston with the basketball. To Irving. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Here comes the screen. Tatum. Textbook defense. To Tobias Harris. And the rebound taken by Brown. To Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. That misses with 3 seconds left. The Sixers are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.